So this summer, SNAP is going to be going out to 37 states, plus the District of Columbia and all U.S. territories. Now, this is a summer EBT program. This is not your ordinary SNAP benefits, meaning that if you have school-age children, this is going to pay for them. This is $120 per school-age child that you have for the summer of 2025. Today, I'm going to break down what's happening, the changes that we are going to see, who is going to pay in the month of June, which, again, that is just tomorrow, and then who is going to pay in the month of July. So a lot of things are happening right now. Going to address all of this, explain what's going on, who's getting what, how much, and who qualifies. So if you're curious because you do need additional assistance and you're wondering, well, how do I pay for food when my children are not at school? Well, this is how. So all I ask before I get into the update is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So here's what we know as of today. The summer EBT or Sunbucks programs, they offer families $120 per eligible school-age child to help with low and no income purchase groceries during the summer when school is out. This program started during the pandemic. You may remember this. I talked about this quite a bit. Talked about, which states are giving what, who's giving bonuses and things like that. Well, it's starting to really resonate with Congress and the American people that millions of children are living in poverty and are going hungry during the summer because they don't have a resource to go and get food. This is actually pretty big. It says in 2024, the U.S. Department of Agriculture projected the program would serve 21 million children across the U.S., distributing approximately $2.5 billion in benefits across 35 states, 5 U.S. territories, and 4 tribal nations. Now, here's what we know. Altogether in 2025, 37 states have been approved. The District of Columbia and all U.S. territories will participate in the program. It does mean there's some states that are not excluded from this program, but have decided not to opt in. That's the difference. Okay, so how will you be paid? First off, it will either be paid directly into your existing SNAP EBT card. That's where most people are going to see it. It will be added to your summer EBT card from last year, which if you don't have one, okay, go and get one. Okay, get a replacement. Or it will be issued on a new summer EBT card, which will be mailed to all beneficiaries. So you essentially don't have to do a thing. It will come to you if you are eligible for it. Here's the next one. Who's going to be paying in June? That's the big question because for many people, they start summer in June. That's when children get out of school. It's usually around the middle of June. So we're a couple weeks away from that. Well, according to this report, it says the following states will begin summer EBT payments in June. It's Alabama, District of Columbia, California, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Utah, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Keep in mind this money, these funds can be used to buy any type of grocery product, okay? Also keep in mind, as of right now, there are certain states that are trying to change what is qualified as an actual EBT purchase. So some states are pushing against sodas, snacks, junk food, things like that. So if you live in one of those states, well, unfortunately, you might not be able to buy one of those items. Now, here's something else. Who's eligible? This is the big question I used to get all the time is, well, I receive SNAP benefits, but am I eligible because I don't have a child in school? Well, here's what we know. It says in order to be eligible, you have to meet one of these requirements. Children in households enrolled in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or TANF, the Food Distribution Program on Indian Reservations, or Medicaid. Says students, also students who attend schools that offer the National School Lunch Program or the School Breakfast Program and meet income eligibility guidelines. Okay, most qualifying families will just get this automatically. If you do not know if you are going to qualify or you're wondering, you can always call. Okay. With that said, here's the issue. These payments, okay, the summer EBT payments, these have to be used within 122 days of receiving the money, okay? So the date that you are paid, mark the calendar 122 days after that, because if you do not use the money within 122 days, again, that's going to push you all the way past the summer. That essentially means you didn't need it, and so then you don't use it, okay? Now, I bring this up because I have several friends that have been approved for this, but they don't technically need it. It's not something that they need simply because they're doing just fine. Their children aren't struggling. And so they're like, you know what? I just don't need it. And so they don't use it. It expires, goes right back to the federal government. Simple as that. But here are the states that are not participating, because I know a lot of people are wondering, is my state included? Well, these are the states that the summer EBT 2025 will not be sent out in. It's Alaska, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Mississippi, Oklahoma, except tribal nations will get this. But in the entire state of Oklahoma, it's not approved. There's South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and Wyoming. These are the states that are not going to be sending out a summer 2025 EBT payment. Again, that payment is $120. Now, here's something else. Certain states will begin making payments later on the summer, which is going to come in July. These states include Massachusetts, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and Virginia. Okay? Now, here's the big thing. States still have the ability to go and apply and get approved. That's something I talked about before, where many states were just waiting. This is probably not that case, okay? The states that are not approved as of right now, which I just read, okay, that's Alaska, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and Wyoming. They've known this program's been going on for several years. It's nothing new. So if you're wondering, is my state going to apply to get approved for this, to send the money out potentially in June or July? Chances are the answer is no. I'd say it's probably a 99.5% chance none of the states that I just listed are going to apply to get approval within the next couple months. I just don't see it. Simply because the program's been going on for several years. If they haven't applied now, I don't think they ever will. Now, here's the other thing. A lot of people are going to receive this money and they are going to use it for obvious personal reasons, financial reasons. Food prices keep going up. Again, this is $120 per child. Keep this in mind, okay? Let's just say you are out of school for 60 days. Okay, 60 days. That's July and August. Most people are out of school for July and August for the entire months. It's 2 months. That is 60 days, plus about 15 days of June. So 15 days of June, all of July, all of August. You're looking about, 75 days? And you have $120. Even if you only had 2 months off, your child has $2 a day to use. It's not a lot of money, okay? That's just not a lot of money. Now, granted, this program, this EBT, summer EBT program, isn't meant to pay for children on weekends. Okay, it's not meant to pay for children on weekends. Children don't go to school on weekends. As a result, they're not paying for that. So keep in mind, it's $2 a day. You're really going to have to stretch that, make that work. Don't spend money on things you don't need. Don't spend money on expensive food. Okay, ration it. Make sure your child is getting full, whatever you can do. Again, $120 will go very quickly. Nice thing is, it's $120 per child. If you have 4 children, $480. 5 children, right? $600. You get the idea. So I'll leave you with that. But if you have any questions regarding SNAP summer EBT programs, let me know down in the comment section below. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.